Tree of the knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat of
Right.
it, you shall surely
Die.
die.
Right.
And you can
What's
almost
up, everybody?
imagine Adam
RC
and Eve
Poetic
kind of
Soul.
looking at each other and going,
Check this out,
"What's
y'all.
that? Do you know what that is? What's he talking about there?" And Eve going, "I don't know. I've never heard that word before, and I certainly have never seen it around this place."
Adam and Eve had never heard of
Seen it.
death.
The Garden of Eden had no death in it. Nothing died. And yet God says, you eat of it, you're going to die.
Right.
Well, as you know, probably in the story in Genesis 3, Adam and Eve
I'm trying to lighten it up a
violate
little bit.
that moral directive from God, and they sin. Okay, sin is the violation of God's moral command and character. Okay, they violate that, and God now comes and fulfills his promise and says this. I don't have a quote here, but he says, "You're going to die now." Okay? You are going to die. And ever since then, every sinner has died.
Yeah.
With maybe just
How
one or
true
two
is that?
exceptions that the smarty pants in the room here will know who I'm referring to from the Old Testament. But pretty much everybody has died. And the reason that we die is that death has a weapon, and it is sin. And it weaponizes against the sinner when we die.
Well,
Romans 5:12, therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sinned. So you might be here saying, well, that's not fair that I inherit a sin nature. I don't like that. But you know what? You have sinned yourself. We all have. We are sinners by nature.
How true is
and we are
that?
sinners by action. And so sin enters into the world, and we have then death as a result of it. Now, we often think of death as a state of existence. So that we'll say she died or she is dead. God views death as an enemy. Okay? It is an enemy. It is a reality.
God
It is
views death as an
I don't want
enemy.
to say force because that's not quite exactly right, but it is a force. It's coming to my mind. It's not a person, but it's a reality in the world as a result of sin.
Hopefully y'all
And
can
we
see me
how
better
God
now.
feels about sin, I think, in the story where Jesus goes to Lazarus' tomb. And you may know this story. Jesus had a friend named Lazarus. He
Lazarus.
hung out with
Oh,
him,
yeah.
spent the night at his home. They were good friends.
Yeah.
Lazarus died. And Jesus was not there when he died. 3 days later, he arrives, and he goes to the tomb of Lazarus. He knows he's about to raise him from the dead. He
Yep.
knows that. Now, what would you expect the emotion to be in Christ if he has arrived at the tomb of his friend and he's about to raise him from the dead? I mean, imagine if you had that kind of power.
Right.
And there was a friend that you heard had died, and you drove to Ohio as quick as you could, and you get there, and the people are there, and they're crying and all the rest, and you're about to raise them from the dead. What would you have on your face? I'm thinking a smile. I'm thinking, hey, everyone, I got really good news. Y'all gather around, because I'm about to do something here. You're going to want to see this. It's going to be great. And yet, what do we find is with Christ? It's the shortest English verse in the Bible. This side, Jesus wept, right? He wept. And the Greek word there for wept, it's not like the sort of tears coming down your face. It's that violent, sort of convulsing grieving.
Yeah.
Standing before this grave. And the reality of his enemy death is right there before him. He wept. No doubt for Lazarus, but I think he wept as an indication of how God feels about death, because God created us for life.
Right.
He created us to flourish.
He ain't want to see us.
Death is a perversion of that.
He ain't want to see us eliminated.
It's a corruption of the good world that he created.
You know.
And so Jesus, feeling that reality, weeps at the grave of his friend. Death is an enemy.
It is.
Death needs to be defeated. And we find that in death, it sinks its stinger.
You guys ever heard the term, that's 90.9, if you located in the northern region. Give it a shot. It's on FM radio. You might be able to get it. It's really good to just listening to some good spiritual, biblical word that'll move you. I really like this channel. It's a change up from listening to a lot of music. And the thing is, you guys ever heard that term? As I was gonna say, everybody want to go to heaven, but don't nobody want to die. It's really really sad, and that's the true saying. But it's really really sad that it took death had to be introduced to the world because our disobedience to God. It's been happening over and over and over and over and again, thousands of centuries. Um, you know, it, it's humility, but it's scary that it had to be that way. But definitely check that channel out. I just wanted to share this video with you guys, let you guys, those of you that are believers, listen to a little bit of, the word and how the word is delivered. Once again, that's 90.9. Check it out. It's, I just forgot what it said it was. But anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Please like the video and please subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace out, guys. Sorry for the lighting, too. Peace.